On April 13th, the Swedish Armed Forces announced that the Swedish Navy's signals intelligence ship HMS Orion is being refitted to serve as a naval capability development platform. The ship is expected to return to service with new duties in early 2028. Let's take a look at the news, the ship, and why this matters for today's video. After 39 years in service, the signals intelligence ship HMS Orion was decommissioned in November 2023 and replaced by HMS Artemis. However, it's been decided that Orion still has some life left in it, although some modernization and maintenance work will need to take place before it re-enters service after nearly 3 years of inactivity. Currently undergoing a comprehensive overhaul, Orion will then undergo sea trials before re-entering the shipyard to be modified for her new tasks before returning to service and carrying out regular operations. Explaining its future role, the Swedish Armed Forces says HMS Orion's new life is planned to involve 3 main tasks. 1. To conduct capability development within the Navy through unit-based experimental activities. 2. To increase the Navy's ability to monitor critical underwater infrastructure. And 3. To test new solutions for seaborne signals intelligence. Testing activities will take place within the framework of the experiment-driven capability development and will be primarily guided by needs identified by the Navy's combat units and other stakeholders. These activities will be carried out in coordination with relevant naval staff and the rest of the Navy that work with innovation and development. Commander Marko Pietkovic, the Navy's Chief of Operations, was quoted as saying, "This is a good solution to avoid burdening the Navy's other platforms with experimental activities while at the same time meeting a prioritized need within the Navy with an existing platform." As for staffing this revived platform, the recruitment of the ship's key crew members has already taken place. It's added that the interim crew consists of retired officers, reserve officers, and civilian officials with the right skills, but that recruitment will continue until the relevant positions are filled. In addition to the aforementioned personnel categories, full-time professional service members and conscripts will also be considered for service aboard HMS Orion. As noted at the introduction, the ship should be ready to return to service in early 2028, about 2 years from the time we're making this video. However, at this very moment, it's not yet clear which unit Orion will belong to. The website Army Recognition highlights that this reactivation corresponds to increased operational attention to underwater infrastructure security in the Baltic Sea since around 2022. Built by Kockums and launched in June 1984 as a dedicated signals intelligence ship, Orion had operated with personnel from both the Swedish Navy and the National Defence Radio Establishment. The vessel has a displacement of around 1,205 tons and a length of 61.2 meters, with a beam of 11.7 meters and a draft of 3.8 meters. The site vhfk.se states that the ship in its original role was crewed by 8 officers and 18 to 20 sailors. This included system technicians, signal operators, and engineering staff. The ship's superstructure includes a large radome housing antenna arrays used for communications intelligence and electronic intelligence collection, enabling interception of radio, radar, and other electromagnetic emissions. And so, in retrospect, Sweden's decision to simply store the decommissioned Orion rather than dismantle it has paid off. Indeed, the Swedish Navy will get an additional ship much faster than if it were to go through the tedious process of a new build, which would include a tender process and evaluating multiple bids. Sure, Orion is an old ship, but it's clearly been deemed as being in suitable condition to sail again after undergoing a comprehensive overhaul and modernization. As we just stated, doing this will be much faster and more cost-effective than building a ship from scratch. What do you think of the Swedish Navy's decision to reactivate HMS Orion? Let us know by leaving a comment.